What up? What up? What up? What's up, everybody? This is the Fox Silver, and you're watching Raw with It podcast. What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Doing it a little different today. I didn't feel like setting up all the equipment, but I wanted to put something out there because it's been a long time since I've streamed anything. And just to let everybody know, because people have been asking me when is the next time you're going to do a show, what's going on, are you still doing the podcast? And the answer is yes, I'm still doing the podcast. And I have been busy. That's it. Been busy. You know, it's August and the summer is winding down. And it's been an active summer, to say the least. And I'm glad it's almost over because I done spent a lot of money, y'all. I done spent a lot of money. I don't know about y'all, but I done spent a lot of money. Anyhow, I hope everybody is doing fine. If this is your first time tuning in, my name is the Fox Silver, and this is Raw with It podcast. We're streaming on Facebook. We're streaming on YouTube. We're streaming on, I'm forgetting one, Instagram, TikTok, all of that. But this is a recording, so if you type in the message, I'll look at it afterwards, but it's a recording, y'all. Anyway, let me give you an update what's been going on. Last month, July, I went to my 40th class reunion. That is Plainfield High School in New Jersey. And it was the bomb. That's all I could say. It was beautiful seeing everybody, hanging out with my partners, you know, hanging out with classmates. It was just what the doctor ordered. I needed to get recharged, you know, because all I do is work. That's all I do. And work has been so demanding, I haven't even been able to do my podcast, y'all. That's why I'm doing it from my phone right now. This isn't even my normal setup. But let me tell you, we had a ball. The Plainfield High School class of '85 40th reunion committee, they did an excellent job. It turned out well. Hopefully we can do something in between time. So everybody that's seeing this, that's, you know, from Plainfield, from the high school, you know, class of '85ers and everything, y'all, I think we're going to try to do something before our next reunion, you know, just something that the class can do, you know, maybe in the summertime, throw a cookout, or like, you know, have some destination parties. This is the idea, right? I would like to, throughout the year, before the next reunion, is throw some parties, right? With class of '85 title, just to help with funding our next events. You know what I mean? So this is a shout out to anybody that would be interested in putting something together where we can throw parties throughout the year, you know, like at a banquet hall, at a hotel. You know, there's plenty of places up there in New Jersey that we can rent out and everything. Of course, we had the best DJs out of Plainfield, New Jersey, and that is DJ Fat Rodney, who did an excellent job at our banquet, and DJ Storm Norm the General, who did an excellent job at the cookout in the park at Cedarbrook. So We got the best DJs. Those guys stay busy. They stay busy. So if we can coordinate a party, y'all, in the fall, in the winter, in the spring, before our next big event, I want to keep this going. A lot of us was recharged. We made connections, reconnected with people we haven't seen, and it was just a good feeling. I swear to you, it's like I stepped back in the time. It's like I stepped back in my high school days. All of that energy was there. I missed a few pictures. And I don't want to miss more pictures. So for everybody that missed the reunion, you should have been there. However, there are T-shirts that are still for sale. So if you want a Plainfield High School 40th reunion T-shirt, contact me. If you go on Facebook and look at the pictures, you'll see people wearing shirts that I made, and you'll see people wearing shirts that the committee made, the Plainfield High School class reunion committee made. My shirts were in different colors, and their shirts were the gray shirts. Okay, so if you want to get either one of those shirts, shoot me a message on Facebook, TikTok, whatever the case. Hit me up, and we'll get them shirts out to you. All right. But other than that, man, it was a beautiful time. Right, the week of, y'all. The week of, one of our classmates had passed, and I believe, according to a friend, another classmate, he was planning on coming to the reunion, and that's my boy Shell Buffalo. I hadn't seen him in a long time, and I was looking forward to reconnecting with him, because we had a lot of fun, in our high school days and everything. There was another tragedy. One of our classmates had a loss in her family, and that was BB Bernadette. Our heart goes out to her and her family and everything. And it was just it was sad. It was sad. So saying all of that, it just lets you know how important it is for us to keep in touch, for us to get together, for us to connect. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't know. We don't know if we're going to make it to the next reunion. God forbid something happens to me. Oh, Jesus, I don't want this video to be a video like he had just, nah, man, I want to be here. I want to be here. So let's enjoy each other while we're here from here on. You know what I'm saying? For all of those 85ers, we in our late 50s, y'all. We in our late 50s. And the crazy thing, and I know y'all will agree with me, the crazy thing is that we freaking, the conversation is different. You know what I'm saying? The conversation is different when you're at this age. Now, when we was in high school, we wasn't thinking about having conversations that we have. We didn't think about or knew what type of conversations we were going to have in our late 50s. I found myself having conversations about health, trading tips on how to stay healthy, trading tips on over-the-counter medications to use and what work. My man B-Ski, boy, B-Ski was telling me about the bear. B-Ski, I bought some too, bro. Bear is not, they are not getting no sponsorship, and they are not paying me to show that right there. But yeah, B-Ski, it worked. It worked. It's helping and everything. Because we age, and for us that put a lot of wear and tear on our bodies, we have to accommodate those pains or injuries or whatever the case may be. And all of that, let me tell you, y'all, all my classmates out there, y'all know that I used to break dance and I was in the graffiti and everything. But let me tell you, boy, that break dance and all of that spinning on the head and twisting on our back, spinning, all of that, boy, yeah, that stuff done caught up. That stuff done caught up. But let me tell you, we had a good time. We had a good time, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you are still riding that high like I am and everything. And, we want to keep that going. We want to keep it going. And I really want to have the best time when I get together with my classmates. So I'm going to say it again. I am trying to put a group of us together where we can throw parties up there in Jersey, because I live in Florida now. We can throw parties up in Jersey, and the money that is made from those parties can help towards events that the class of 85 can have in the future. Now, I know it's a lot of us that are still working and may have expendable cash where we can go ahead and invest to initially get things started. You know what I'm saying? And I say if 5 of us, even if 10 of us got together, to pull this off, I think it'll really be a success, y'all, because I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of things that we can do as far as events. We can sponsor cruises. I know the original plan for the class reunion was to do a dinner cruise. Some people had never been on water before, so they was like, hell nah, I ain't getting in no damn boat. We can do trips out of the country. We can go to islands, destination. We grown, y'all. So let's do some grown up shit. Basically, you know what I'm saying? There's so many things that we can do, and it's enough professional people from the class of 85 that got skills and expertise to make sure things happen. So if you're interested, hit me up. Let's get it together. Let's put it together. What happened? I'm not up in Jersey, but I can remember coming up that they used to have, the all white parties, all black parties, all red parties, Valentine's Day, all types of different theme parties and everything. Shit, we could do a 70s party. We could do a hip hop party. Class of 85, y'all gotta realize we're the hip hop generation. That shit was birthed when we were pre-teens. You know what I'm saying? So we were there. A lot of us was involved. I know I was a part of the culture. There's pictures floating around with everybody rocking Kangos and sheepskins and goose downs and bombers. Please, y'all. Tim's, we still rock the Tim's, but I'm just saying, like, there's enough time, there's enough people that I think we can pull this off and it can be a big event and we can open it up to other classes. It's not just for the class of 85, period. You know, we can do this for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So let's get it done. You know, let's get it done. I'm excited. I was excited seeing everybody when I was up there in Plainfield. Of course, it changed a lot. Plainfield changed a lot. I don't remember Cedarbrook being like that. We used to practice football. I'm not talking about high school football, but I'm talking about like Sportsman League and Pop Warner. We used to practice in Cedarbrook. Cedarbrook has changed. You hear me? So it looked nice. It really looked nice. So I say let's put something together, y'all. Let's get it together. Let's do something. Get in touch with me. The phone number. The phone number is what's my phone number? Hold on, y'all. I got two phone numbers. This phone number I'm giving you is the Raw with a Podcast number. So you can call this number and leave a message. All right. Hold up. Damn, it's on there. Hold up, y'all. I'm gonna get it. The number you're gonna call is 786-219-8205. That's the Raw with a Podcast number. If you are interested in getting in the group that will host the parties throughout the fall, the winter, and the spring season, and help towards different events for the class of 85, hit me up. Let's put our minds together and come up with a plan, man, so we can get this thing going. All right. That number again is 786-219-8205. A lot of y'all know me already. That's Raw with a Podcast number. Man, hit a brother up. Let's get this thing started. You know what I'm saying? Also, you can use that number to inquire about t-shirts. There was a few people that I heard was asking about shirts, but they never contacted me, or they just kind of like lost interest. I don't know. I still got plenty of shirts, y'all. Holla at your boy. Holla at your boy. Let me know what y'all think about that idea. All right. So shoot me a message. Shoot me a message on that phone number, or shoot me a message on Facebook. You know, we had we had a good conversation that started. This is during the reunion. Where did it start? I think it started at this was right after the banquet. It started in the parking lot of the Westwood, and it went all the way to that diner in South Plainfield. I had never been there. I didn't even know it was a diner there. That was on Park Avenue. You know, nice place and everything, but it was a very interesting discussion. Norm was like, hey, the door is always open at BKS1, you know, to bring that topic and that conversation on his show. And I can't even remember. It was so much stuff we talked about. But let me tell you, my friends are crazy. Y'all crazy. Something wrong with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Something wrong with y'all. Y'all trying. Oh man, and I got more. I got an update on my part. On my part of the of that discussion we were having, but I'll disclose that at another time. This show right here is just a icebreaker show because I hadn't been on in a while. Shit, I hadn't did a show in probably like 5-6 months, y'all. Damn, 5 or 6 months. You feel me? That's a long time. That's a long time. But it was a really good discussion, man. For everybody that was there, it was if y'all hearing this on the ladies' side, you had Cynthia, you had Alicia, and you had Kim. On the guys' side, you had Norm, DJ Storm, Norm, Vinny, Paul, and myself. And I swear, I don't know why we didn't take any of that stuff, but if the banquet ended at 10 or 11, we stayed in that parking lot for probably an hour plus after everything stopped because all the cars was gone in the parking lot of Westwood. And then we went to the diner, and we probably didn't leave the diner to close to 3 something or 4 something in the morning because I was tired that next day. I was tired, for real. I was tired. But, you do things like that when you're having a good time. You're not thinking about the time, man. There's so much in all that energy. We were just all charged up and wanted to talk, and we was enjoying each other's company and stuff. It was a good time. So I'd like to do that again. I'm always working. What y'all do? What do y'all do? And who says, like, at 58, you done learned everything in your mid to late 50s, that you learn everything that there is to learn about life. Who said that there's nothing else to learn? Shit. I'm constantly learning and giving lessons too. Hey, let me tell you, what I took away from that discussion that I had with the crew is that my homegirls, my sisters that was there, man, y'all need to tighten up. Y'all need to tighten up with that advice that y'all was giving. For me, anyway, because that was some BS, straight up, straight up. And I don't care if you get mad. Let's talk about it. That could be another show. Let's talk about it. You feel me? Let's talk about it. But I got about 6.5 minutes left and everything. Yeah, as a matter of fact, anybody that wants to be on the next show, get in touch with me. Get in touch with me. All right. So we can either go live or we can record like this. This is a recording, y'all. And I'll air it this week so you guys can see it and stuff. And if you're interested in going live on the Raw With It podcast, please hit me up. Hit me up. You'll be on the guest panel, And on Raw With It podcast, we keep it raw, 100. We keep it 100 raw. The truth, nothing but the truth, So help me, for real. Straight shot, no chaser. All right. So I'm going to wrap it up right now. I'm the Fox Silver, Raw with a Podcast. Remember, call that number. Hold up, y'all. What the hell is that number? 786-219-8205, I think. Is that it? Yes, 786-219-8205. That's the Raw with a Podcast number. Call that number if you're interested in getting in the group/committee so we can throw parties. This is just for parties throughout the fall, the winter, and the spring. These parties are going to go towards helping events for the class of 85 in the summer or whenever. We'll decide. So call that number, 786-219-8205. I know we can get it done. Plainfield was known for throwing parties. I don't even know if y'all throw parties anymore and everything. It don't have to be anything big. You know what I'm saying? Just to be just a nice turnout where grown folks can have a good time, dance, eat, sip on something, and take your asses home safely. That's it. All right. The Fox Silver, Raw with a Podcast. Peace, y'all. How I turn this thing off? How? Oh shit. How I turn this off? I'll turn it off, yo. Oh damn. I don't know how to turn it off. I'm gonna have to edit this shit. Ain't that about a bitch? That ain't it. That ain't it. That's great. Oh, there it is.